Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Do you procrastinate? Are you a queen of procrastination? Or have you just lost your efficient momentum you used to have? Losing your momentum is a very common thing. Even people in the workforce experience being inefficient every now and then. You can kickstart your efficiency, increase your productivity, and maintain your momentum. Here are the 3 techniques often used by the most successful entrepreneurs, professors, and researchers. Technique number 1, one thing. One of the main reasons why we can't get anything done is because our focus is spread out. Our brain is like a computer. When you open 20 different programs, your computer slows down because each program takes up memory. Likewise, when you are working on several different projects at the same time or thinking about several different projects at the same time, your brain power is spread thinly and functions slowly. When you look at it from a bird's eye view, you realize that you actually didn't get a single thing done and you feel crappy about it. Productivity experts suggest focusing on one thing at a time. Find the most important task you need to accomplish on a given day and tackle that task as the first thing on that day. For example, I consider writing to be my most important daily task. I'm normally involved in at least 2 different writing projects in any given day, including at least 1 research paper and writing content for my YouTube channel. As soon as I get up, I work on my YouTube content writing, usually in my home office. And then I need to get my child ready and drop him off at school. I then go to the gym for my morning workout. Then I go to a local coffee shop to work on my research writing. I spend about 2 hours there doing my research writing. My point is to just focus on one task at a time. Technique number 2, the Pomodoro technique. What is Pomodoro technique? It is a time management technique that was designed in the 1980s by Francisco Cililio. The technique is quite similar to the one thing methods, but it goes a step further when it comes to time management. In this technique, you break down your one thing into smaller tasks and 25-minute focus blocks. One Pomodoro is 25 minutes of focused work followed by 5-minute break. When you complete 2 hours of work, which are 4 Pomodoros including 4 5-minute breaks, you take a longer break of about 15 to 30 minutes. Then go back to completing more Pomodoros until your one thing is accomplished. For example, let's say your one thing is to write the introduction section for your research paper that is due soon. You break it down into 5 or 6 different tasks needed to complete that section. Each Pomodoro is 25 minutes that you will spend writing a paragraph for the introduction. Pomodoro 1 is 25 minutes of writing the first paragraph, and Pomodoro number 2 is 25 minutes of writing the second paragraph, and so on. Cililio used a tomato-shaped timer when he designed this technique. So that's why he called each time segment a Pomodoro, which is the Italian word for tomato. You don't need to use the tomato-shaped timer. Any timer works just fine, except for the timer on your smartphone. When you put your phone right next to you, you end up using it for other purposes. It can be also very distracting when you get notifications. You should take a 5-minute break in between Pomodoros. I'd say don't use the phone then either. 5 minutes isn't much time when you have emails, social media, etc. The Pomodoro technique can be applied to other areas such as house chores and other tasks that you tend to put off. I usually set a timer for 25 minutes to clean up the kitchen or organize my closet. Even if I don't feel like I want to do my daily chores, I tell myself, let me just do it for 25 minutes. 25 minutes might be a short time, but it is enough to clean your countertop or your microwave or mop your floor or whatever. Applying this technique will eventually become a habit, and you will notice how much better your focus is because of the subtle tickling of the timer. Technique number 3. Add an extra hour. Business entrepreneur and the New York Times best-selling author Tim Ferriss is a productivity expert. His book, The 4-Hour Workweek, pretty much changed the business world view of the 8 to 5 workday. He is a big advocate of productivity and has applied meditation, schedule making, and getting enough sleep in his method. One thing he mentioned about productivity is getting an extra hour into your day. This does not mean that you will have 24 hours in your day. That's not possible. But you can squeeze an extra hour into your usual work period. How do you get it? You wake up an hour earlier. And now you're probably skeptical. You might be thinking, gosh, I'm already short on my sleep. What are you talking about? How can I get up an hour earlier? The extra hour you wake up for is actually meant for the smaller tasks or routines that push your work period start later. For example, you do your morning routines earlier, drinking coffee, eating breakfast, feeding your pets, etc. So that by the time you are sitting at your desk and prepare to start your work, you have already eliminated the smaller tasks that will distract you. Bonus tip: exercise every day. In one of my first episodes, I emphasized the importance of exercise. It was one of my 3 secrets of my survivor at graduate school. Exercise is a key ingredient of my daily survivor even now. Here is my workout schedule. I go to the gym every day from Monday to Friday. I usually spend 30 to 40 minutes doing my daily workout. During this 4th semester, I have not missed a single day. Some of you might want to go twice or 3 times a week and want to exercise for an hour. However, the key is to go daily, even if it is just for 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Once you miss a day, it can become a habit, and you will find yourself regularly creating excuses to not have to go. These days, going to the gym is second nature to me. Every successful person will tell you this. Exercising may seem like it takes time out of your already busy schedule, but consistent, regular exercise will give you better brain power and more stamina. Plus, I feel happier after each exercise session. Also, it improves my self-confidence by enforcing the promises I made to myself to exercise daily. If you are really short on time, just a 10-minute exercise in the morning is enough to stimulate the dopamine in your brain and help to give you a head start. In this episode, I shared 3 real-world proven productivity tips. And they are: number 1, focus on one thing. Number 2, use Pomodoro technique. And number 3, wake up an hour early. And also bonus tip was exercise every day. I hope these tips can improve your productivity. What is your productivity tips? Please share your tips or tactics in the comment section below so the members of this community can benefit from your experience. If you like the content, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. As always, thank you so much for watching.